Alrighty, what's going on, y'all? Happy Saturday. Decided to come up here because I want to start basically helping artists as I help myself. Because, as you know, my name is Patricia M. Goins, and I am an artist. I've been an artist for a while, and I take my hiatus here and there, but I'm about to start moving back forward with it, and so I want to help other artists as I help myself. So basically what I'm going to start doing is I'm about to start sending my music out to different radio stations all over the United States and internationally. That's the plan. And while I'm doing that, I want to help other artists, right? Because I've always been about that. About what's going on, Corey? What's up, Unique? I've always been about helping other artists as I help myself. So what I'm offering right now is what I call artist management services, meaning that I'm not trying to be your manager, but I am trying to help you with services that probably you don't have time to do, or you ain't felt like doing, or you even don't know how to do. I would like to help you with that. The first thing that's going to be important for you to have, and I had to have one for myself, is an EPK. You got to have an EPK. You got to have a professional EPK. And you got to have one that's going to grab people's attention, right? So the first step is the EPK. So I'm going to be, it's only going to cost $25. $25. Can y'all see this? It's going to cost $25 for me to submit 15 EPKs to radio stations, because we're trying to get our music played, right? And most of them, as long as your music is registered with BMI, ASCAP, and all that kind of stuff, you should get, your spins for that. So $25 to send 15. The next thing I'm going to be working on is booking, because that's the one thing that we all want, right? Is we want to be booked, and we want to be booked for paid shows. So I'm going to be working on that, right? And as I'm working on that, I'm going to be helping other artists too to work on the same, because I know that's what we all want. I'm going to be working on a lot of different things for myself as an artist. And so what I'm offering is, while I'm working on me, I also work on you, or assist you, or help you as well. What's going on, Kevin? So I'm submitting, so for $25, I'll submit your EPK with your music to 15 radio stations, right? This is 15, this is radio stations. And then I'm going to be working on this right here, because this is important to us. A lot of us have been out here doing music for a long time, and so we're ready to get paid. We're ready for some money. Come on, it's that time, right? So I'm going to be working on that. Not only that, but you've got to understand that your CDs, right? Your CDs and your vinyl records, that's another way to put money into your pocket. And so I can help you get a real good deal on CDs. Vinyl records, I can give you resources to get vinyl records done, as well as USB albums, right? Don't let mainstream tell you that, oh, ain't nobody buying CDs, ain't nobody got CD players. That's a lie. Listen, most people still got CD players in their car, because most people still have cars that were made in 2019, 2020, 2018, 2017, 2016. They still driving them cars, and those cars have CD players made in them. When I was talking to Adina Howard, and I was like, yeah, how do you feel about CD players and, CDs and vinyl records and stuff like that? She was like, yeah, but, the CD phase is out. I said, that's mainstream's lie. I said, because I got a CD player in my car. She was like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, I have one in my car too. Yeah, millions of cars out there still have CD players. They still do. And there's nothing better than to get your CD autographed by a fan. That's how you get your super fans. The super fans are the ones who, they met you face to face. You autograph your CD or your vinyl record to them, right? And they go home and they listen to it and they talk to other people about it, or they do like what I did for N. Nesby, and they do little, videos showing their CD with your John Henry on it. Stop playing. Artists need to stop listening to the lies and figure out how you're going to make your money. You know? How you going to make your money? Spotify is not paying you all like that. All these three iTunes are all nice and beautiful and dandy, but people are too used to getting stuff for free. So they're not paying. You got to get back to taking control of your music. We have to get back to taking control of our music. We got to go out here in the streets and start selling our music again. We've gotten too lazy, depending on everything on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with streaming. I'm not, because somebody in Mexico may not have known about you if you wasn't streaming. But that can't be the only way you make your freaking money. That can't be the only way that you depend on to get your music out there. What about the people in your city or the people that are in driving distance? What about, shows and stuff like that you can go, and when you're there and after you get off the stage, you can autograph your music, your CD or your vinyl record to your super fans, the ones that's going to come and support you from that event on. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm like, it's time for me to get back to the pavement. It's time for me to get back to promoting me. But I'm a giver, probably the nurse in me. And so I am on this journey, and I want to take other people with me, as I've always done. You're in this group because I decided that I wanted to help other artists other than just myself. I'm on that mode again. So you can, y'all like my whole little graffiti and stuff? That was cute, right? Yeah. So if you're interested in rocking with me, and you want to get started with me, if you want to see where this new journey is about to take us, then I need you can email me, right? At Atlanta Music, with a Z, Z-I-C, Industry. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot the other part. It's support. I forgot the support. Support at AtlantaMusicIndustry.com. All right? Support at AtlantaMusicIndustry.com. What's going on? Jacqueline Brown in the freaking building, baby. So support at AtlantaMusicIndustry.com. And as I go on my journey, come on with me. You done came this far. You've been in this group for how long? Some of you have been in this group for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. Some of you have been in this group since I started, and you've watched the growth. You've watched the movement, So come on. This is the second part of the movement. Listen. We're not playing. The indie movement is not playing. You hear what I'm saying? Listen. The indie movement is not playing. Classes are in session. You understand? We're not playing. I'm not playing. I don't know about y'all, but I've been at this too long. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. You got to do something different. The indie movement, this is called the indie revolution. This is where we take back control. You understand? This is called the indie revolution. And it's part of the indie movement, y'all. And the only thing that's missing from the indie revolution and the indie movement is freaking dollars. So we got to come together and figure out how we're going to make money. How we going to make money? It's time to make money. So that's what I'm on. You see this shirt? You see the money bag? It's that time. So come on and join with me. AtlantaMusicIndustry.com. Support at AtlantaMusicIndustry.com. And it's only, like I said, $25. And the thing about me is $25 for 15 radio submissions, right? We start there, right? If you want to get some CDs made, If you want to get some CDs made, I got you. I got a good deal on CDs, right? And it includes your cover art. So I got a good deal on CDs. $25 for 15 radio submissions, EPK. That means EPK and then your music. But listen, you don't want to send music that's not coded, right? You want coded music. So, and on coded music, all you got to do to get coded music is just go and buy one of your CDs off of Amazon or somewhere. And they're going to give you the coded one. Use that. That's what you want to send so that your music is recorded. You know, so you have the coding, so that you can get the credit for the radio experience. Now, can I guarantee that anybody's going to play our music? No, I can't. I can't say, oh, if I send your music to here, there, you're going to get played. It's still ultimately up to the radio personnel or whatever. But if they don't have it, they can't even make a decision on whether or not to play it. If you haven't sent your music anywhere, if you haven't sent your music to any of the radio stations or anything, the opportunity to even have it played is not there because you ain't even sent it. But if you need assistance, you need some help, I will help you because I'm about to start doing it. Y'all, if you don't know nothing else about me, understand if I say I'm going to do something, if I say I'm about to work on something, if I put my mind to something, it's a done deal. I pray about it and I move forward. I don't play no games. I don't shortcut. I don't do it. I go about what I'm going to do. And I do it and trust God for the rest. So if you want to join forces with me and you want some assistance, I'm here for you. $25 ain't nothing. You spend $25 on what? On whatever. Food, fast food. You can spend $25 to invest in yourself with somebody who you know is going to do what she says she's going to do, And then you never know where else. Because as I start to finding places and booking places, then I can come to you and say, hey, I went there, or I got a lead there, or they're paying for artists there, like Mr. Stout, Mr. Scheme Beats Radio Music Review. He do the same. Like, we've been doing this for a long time. We've been helping artists for a long time. I'm just at the point where I'm just like, listen, I'm about to go out here and work on my own music career. But while I'm doing it, I'm going to help others like I've always done. Back before these music groups was even popular, Around the World Media was already. And I did that in Chicago. And it was always my plan to help other people as I helped myself. Because back then, there was no outlets. So when I was on 102.3 FM, out there in Indiana/Chicago area, I was already talking about it. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been 1100 AM. I've been doing this and working with indie artists for a long time as I worked on myself. So now I'm ready for another phase. I'm ready to get back to business. We outside. If you want to get an album release party going, because I'm planning on doing that. Come through me. I got like, there's so many people now that's coming, that's ready to work with the independent artists and the independent movement, and they coming at me and Mr. Stout and myself, and they're like, listen, we got this and we got that, and we can do this and we can do that. We even what is it? Right and Ready Radio. I was jamming to them all yesterday. That was the bomb diggity. And they on again tonight at 8 p.m. But they're a radio station online out of New York that's willing to play music. We got so many different options. There's so many different options to the independent movement. We just got to come together. That's all we got to do. You come together and it's on and popping, ain't it? So anyway, if you're ready to start making some money because you're tired of them little 15 cent, 20 cent, $1, $40, $50 royalty checks, and you ready to start putting some money in your pocket, you ready to do some masterpiece type movements out in the streets, then come on. Let's do this. But if you one of the ones, oh shit, I don't know that, then whatever. I ain't looking for you then. I'm looking for the ones who's serious about their music and they ready to go out here and do what we need to do and take control back of our music. I'm looking for them. I'm looking for y'all. And if you're somebody, you're a business owner, right? And you want to get your, you want to do a little infomercial for a minute or a commercial for a minute or 30 seconds and get it up here on AMI TV, come on. Yeah. The one thing about a woman is anything you put into the hands of a woman who has God at the head of her life, it's going to grow. We were made to do that. We were made to take a seed and make it grow. So Plant your seed in what I got going on, and let's grow. Let's grow together. Let's do this. What's the point of keep just posting your whatever and ain't nobody joining together? Y'all can't even spend 5 minutes to like somebody else's post, or or go into YouTube and like somebody's video, because y'all all about self. That's why we ain't going nowhere, because everybody about self. Unity is how we gonna make it. Unity is how we gonna make that money. It's how you gonna put money in your pocket. Would you rather have have your album streamed all over the world and get 15 cents? Or would you rather, sell an album for $15 or $10? Like, you do the math. You do the math. You got people up here and we're like, oh, our music has been streamed 100,000 times. Damn it, we didn't even get $1. We ain't got $100,000? Oh, it's been, 200,000 views. Do you got $200,000 then? We ain't making no money. Yes. It's time to start making money. Ain't nobody out here. We love what we do, and we do it for the love. But we got families. We got things. You got stuff. It's time for, our creativity and our gifts to make room for us. So you got to go out here and take it, because they ain't going to give it to you. They want you to still keep saying, oh, ain't nobody buying CDs. Oh, ain't nobody buying records. Mainstream wants you to keep doing that. But I promise you what, you go to any record store and they got their artists' albums and CDs sitting up right up in there. They just telling y'all that. I know. I don't care. So anyway, $25 for 15 EPK radio submissions, right? I got the hookup on CDs. I got the hookup on album release parties. I can get your music video, your film, your business, or whatever you got pushing up on TV. I told you, the indie revolution will be televised. If y'all don't remember nothing else, when God said, come on, Patricia, your time on earth is up. You did it. Y'all gonna remember what I told y'all. Y'all gonna remember my name. Listen, because I'm leaving not just digital footprints in the sand, but I need some merchandise. I need some Superman and Superwoman t-shirts up out there, right? Merchandise. Listen, it's time. It's time, y'all. I know you can feel the change in the seasons. It's time. It's time for us to take back control. It's time for us to go and get our what? Get our money. It's time. It's time. Are you ready? What's going on, Daryl? Are you ready? Are you ready to start making money? Are you ready to start taking control back? Are you putting on your money-making hat? Are you thinking about what is the other ways, other than streaming, can I get my music out there? Can I make money? Are you ready? If you're ready, then come on. Let's rock. Come on. Land Music getting streamed in the building, baby. Come on.